the 76ers will have a different look here. Fernando's checked in for Jordan. Stewart comes in for Bull. Wells is checked in for Finney-Smith. And it's Harden in for Scotty Barnes. Left side, Risache. Outside, Wells. Pass to Stewart. Here's Fernando. Picked by Stewart. Releases. And another miss by Philadelphia. Orlando leading. Right with the ball. Now guarded by Risache. Unloads. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the three ball.
Pass to Harden. Back to Risache. Rebound by the Magic. Outside Coulibaly. Pass to Caldwell-Pope. Right outside. Back to Turner. And stolen by Stewart. Now here's Wells. Harden with it. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Shot clock at 6. Philadelphia needs to get off a shot. The three from Risache. And another miss by Philadelphia. Magic leading by 3. Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective. Taking it right to the defense.
Pass to Turner. Over Stewart. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net.
Being productive. Turner is a constant offensive threat.
Outside Risache. And here's Wells. They set the screen to stop the drought. The rebound by Turner.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Pass to Coulibaly. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Now it's a 7-point Orlando lead.
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
And one thing about this league we know, momentum can change in an instant.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Vassell, he's checked in for Risache.
Now into the lineup for your 76ers. Number 5.
There's a minute 54 left in the first quarter of the game. Three-pointer, Harden. He's off on that one.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
For 3, Caldwell-Pope. Here's Turner, and rejected. Harden against Wright. Can't get it to drop. Here's Orlando. Good momentum. 8 straight points. It's Wright on the wing. Six on the shot clock. To the inside. Outside Coulibaly. Fires the 3. Vassell with the rebound. 76ers trail by 7. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Here's Caldwell-Pope. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game. There's 42 seconds left in the first quarter. Vassell outside. Takes a 3. And it's Coulibaly with a rebound. Orlando leading by 9. Right outside. 16 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Turner. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Number 11, Ryan Kalkbrenner.
And so it's the Orlando Magic. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. Back after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Magic.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
And they've also done a really good job scoring off turnovers. Not just pressuring the ball, but cashing those in scoring opportunities.
So for Orlando right now, we've got Markelle Fultz, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope out there with Yves Missi. Then it's Derek White. Barnes passes to Vassell. Clock at 6. Back to Barnes. For 3. This is his 4th shot of the night. Still hasn't hit one yet. A skill Scotty Barnes definitely possesses is the ability to guard multiple positions, Grant.
Yeah, he has that blend of quickness and length to smother shooters, and he has the strength to deal with bigger guys, too.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, BA. The Magic building up a roster of players who D up. Coach Jamal Mosley said, your culture is the type of guys you bring in, the type of people you have around. If you're a defensive team, then you probably have defensive guys. You can't be that and have all shooters that don't defend. Back to you guys.
Yeah, they've got the personnel. Thanks a lot, Allie. Second quarter basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Covered by Jordan. Rebound by Philadelphia. Outside Finney-Smith. Vassell outside. Pass to Barnes. Finney-Smith, a screen from outside the arc. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
And we're playing about as much defense as they did there. Not nearly enough.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And Tim, 1 year, you shot over 50% from the field and from three-point range. Not to mention over 80% from the free throw line. You think we'll ever see that again?
Well, Brian, I think the 50% from the 3 could be more difficult because the volume is now so high. I'm not sure they're as selective in their shot attempts, which means your percentages naturally come down a bit.
So 3 for 6 is not going to be an option for a great shooter?
Don't think so. 3 for 6 is usually the first quarter for a lot of these guys.
He's checked in for the Sixers.
Number 42, Zachary Rizasay.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. White for 3. Orlando again missing. 76ers trail by 7. Outside, Finney Smith. Three-pointer. Another three for Philadelphia.
Well, the defense needs to be better there. They gave way too much space.
Fultz finds Caldwell Pope, and there's a pick. And it's stolen by Finney Smith. Here they come with numbers in transition. The three from Rizachet. Barnes. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the 76ers.
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
Well, it's another thing they're trying to do. Contest everything. Protect the rim. Close out on shooters. Very little daylight allowed.
That evens the score. Rizachet's got 7 points in the game.
Good to see Rizachet attacking like that. When he sees the lane open up, he gets real aggressive.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Making a switch here. Turner's checked in. And here's White. He'll bring it up for Orlando. Pass to Turner to win the drought. Finney Smith pulls it in. For Philadelphia, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. And they take the lead. And now a 3-point Philadelphia lead.
Yeah, good mechanics and a high release. Rizachet's shot is pretty refined and ready for quick attacks like this.
Back to Fultz. Orlando moving the ball around. And here's Turner from the arc. It's rebounded by Rizachet.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And the Magic pushing it up now. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
And then the thunderous dunk, adding insult to injury.
Orlando has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Back to Caldwell Pope. Takes a three. And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one. Philadelphia has gone 50% from the perimeter in this second, shooting 4 of 8. Pass to Jordan. Jordan with a screen on Fultz. Ooh, that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. And some changes here for the 76ers. Fernando's checked in for Jordan. And it's Harden in for Bol. Bagley's checked in for Orlando. Coulibaly comes in for Caldwell Pope. Left side White. Pass to Turner. Outside Fultz. There's a screen. 5 to shoot. Back to Turner. Launches it. And the foul called on Markelle Fultz. That's his first foul. And some changes here for the 76ers. Stewart comes in for Scotty Barnes. Wells comes in for Finney Smith. And the Magic making a change here as well. Wright's checked in for White. Philadelphia with the ball. They've outscored them 16-2, not slowing down. Left side Wells. Back to Stewart. Pass to Rizachet. Another score. His 5th make out of 10 tries.
Ricochet is just pouring it in on offense. He's found a rhythm and is determined to keep it going.
Now here's Fultz. Give him 8 points now. Banked it in off the glass. Fultz has gotten 4 this quarter.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Harden, the pass to Stewart. It's Wells on the wing. Fades away. And it's Orlando with a rebound. Just 1 point separating the teams. Pass to Fultz. On the take. Back to Coulibaly. From deep. Sinks the tray. Coulibaly's got 5 points.
If he gets any daylight out there, he is capable of knocking that shot down.
Inside. Here's Harden. And Harden with the slam.
It's incredible. Harden's ability to read the floor and find the weakness.
The Magic have gone just 5 of 12 here in the second quarter. Well, Grant, you look at James Harden's capacity to generate offense. He is still at an elite level.
Yeah, a virtuoso with the rock. Even as he slows down, his ability to change pace keeps defenders off balance and creates for himself and others. It's just a thing to marvel at.
Now right. Coulibaly with a screen on Harden. Right, the pass to Fultz. 6 to shoot. Baseline jumper. Fernando grabs the miss. Now Philadelphia with it. They're on a 20-7 run. Wells, the pass to Harden. Now Stewart. Turner covers. Back to Stewart. Pass to Ricochet. And the 3 off target. And for the Magic, they're shooting it with confidence. 54% so far. Back to right. Turner in the high post. Coulibaly on the wing. There's Fultz with a 3. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
That's a breakdown defensively. He is far too good of a shooter to leave that wide open.
Ricochet. It's good. He's 6 for 12 from the floor.
It's always good to see Ricochet mixing it up down low.
Minute 32 left to play in the first half. Outside Bagley. Pass to Fultz. It's right on the wing. Shoots over Harden. The baseline J is off the mark. Philadelphia's gone 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup. Here's Wells. There's the screen. The three from Shea. It's down. His 7th make in 13 attempts today. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
To the paint. Here's Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
The agility of Turner is huge in these pick and rolls. He's hard to prevent from scoring in these situations.
Harden finds Stewart. Left side Wells. Down low. Here's Harden. And right with the defensive effort. And it's Fultz with the ball for the Orlando Magic. Pass to Turner. Here's the three. He buries it from 3. And now a 3-point Orlando lead. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Orlando ahead, up by 3. Let's send it courtside and check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
I'm here with Nick Nurse, and Coach, I saw you imploring your team to pick it up. Where do you need to be better in the second half?
Well, we're not very good offensively right now. I think we're taking some okay shots, but we got to be a little bit more patient and keep moving it around a little bit. Need multiple paint touches rather than just one. So we just got to do a little bit better job of getting off it and relocating a little bit.
Patience is a virtue. Thank you, Coach.
Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game. Through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Without question, Zachary Risacher displaying all his skills today.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
Well, he's found his rhythm out there for sure. Now let's see how the defense adjusts to him in this half.
So it's Philadelphia now. It's a 3-point game. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Bol. Then it's Risacher. Then there's Scotty Barnes. And it's Jordan in at the 5. That's the group for Nick Nurse getting going here in the second half. Pass to White. Outside Fultz. And out of bounds. The 76ers will take it. Now Philadelphia with it. They trail by 3. Nice move inside from Barnes.
And this is how you finish inside. Barnes, I mean, he doesn't fear anyone close to the rim.
Fultz passes to Turner. Back to Fultz. Finney-Smith pulls it in. And the 76ers shooting around 44%. Not bad. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Scotty Barnes letting everyone know. He said, I'm a great defender. I feel like it doesn't really get talked about enough. I guard whoever, 1 through 5. That's what I pride myself on and what I'm ready to do every time I step on the floor. Brian, back to you.
A tone setter at that end. Thanks much for the report, Allie. And what a wild one this has been.
8 lead changes, some big plays, and some big mistakes, too.
The 3 from Risacher. Kicks it out to Barnes. Puts up a 3. Shot clock at 6. Let's go with a 3. And it's Risacher with a 3. Risacher's got 20 points. Timmy, look at some of the elite defenses over the years. What sets a great defense apart from the rest?
Well, 3 main things: personnel, scheme, and effort. But also BA, switchability in the modern game is a huge part, as well as communication.
We think about defense as one-on-one, mano-a-mano. It's so much more than that, though.
It's 5 guys on a string.
The three from Shea. Orlando grabs the miss. Fultz has got 5 rebounds in the game. To the middle. And it's Turner, that time on the assist from White. Turner's got 9.
Hey, when you're as big as a guy like Turner, that's what you're supposed to do. Attack in the painted area.
Philadelphia moving it around. Outside Shea. There's a screen by Bull. Shea, no good. The Magic have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Here's Fultz. It's rebounded by Shea. The Sixers trailing. Shot blocked. Pass to Fultz. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Get up there, young fella. Sometimes as a point guard, you got to take it yourself.
Well, it's okay to be selfish when you can flush it like that.
So that's an explosive move right there, and it was perfectly timed.
Jordan, the screen. The three from Barnes. Not on target. 4 for 9 in this one. Orlando leading by 4. To the paint. Here's Misi. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. And Philadelphia making a change here. Vassell's checked in. Caldwell Pope's checked in for Orlando. Tim, the 21st pick in 2024. And Yves Misi's NBA career is off to an encouraging start.
Yeah, Brian, this big guy has quickly emerged as a nightly double-double threat. One of the most physically gifted centers in the league.
3 from Barnes. Not going to go that time. For Orlando, they've gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Bull covering. Rebound by Philadelphia. Jordan's got 5 rebounds tonight. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Vassell outside. Looking to win the run. Oh! And that one is stuffed right through.
And he's really got some speed. Vassell saw the hole and took off.
Here's White outside. Caldwell Pope. From downtown, Orlando again missing. 76ers trail by 4. Pass to Barnes. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Barnes has got 12.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Here's the pick for 3, Caldwell Pope. And it's Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got his 6th rebound on the night. Philadelphia has gone just 1 of 6 from long distance here in the third. The shots just aren't falling. Barnes with a screen on Caldwell Pope. Outside Finney-Smith. Pass to Barnes. For the tie. And the layup is up and in. Barnes has got 6 in the quarter.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Tim, with his agility and that 7'3" wingspan, Scotty Barnes can guard virtually anyone.
Well, because he's got the combination, Brian, of lateral quickness and physicality. He is great at the point of attack and fighting through screens. Just a top-shelf defender. Here for the 76ers. Fernando's checked in for Jordan.
Stewart comes in for Bull, and it's James Harden in for Barnes. Then for Orlando, Bagley's checked in for Turner, Coulibaly comes in for Misi, and Wright subbed in for White. Back to Wright. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Just 5 to shoot. Outside Coulibaly. Launches it from deep. A rebound by Stewart.
Maybe a little false confidence there. Not a high percentage shot for him.
Yeah, maybe overly confident right there. And if I were him, I would not be making eye contact with my coach.
On the wing, Finney-Smith. Coulibaly defending. Vassell left side for the lead. And it's Bagley with the rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And here's Coulibaly. 5 points in the game. Pass to Bagley. Caldwell Pope for 3. Rebound by Philadelphia.
I'm surprised he missed that one. He is a dangerous guy to leave open.
And here's Harden, pounded by Wright. Wright against Harden, and unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. Orlando has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Orlando moving the ball around. Get back on track, and it's good on the layup. 12 points for him.
And that's the shot they were looking for, right under the hoop.
There's a screen for the lead. And it's Bagley with the rebound. Bagley's got 4 rebounds in the game. Caldwell Pope, the pass to Wright. Now here's Coulibaly. Inside. And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Orlando.
They feel like they have an advantage inside, and so far they have done an excellent job exploiting it.
And they have found plenty of opportunity to put it on the deck and take it to the hoop. Very aggressive in that area.
Looking at who's out there now for Philadelphia. Jordan's checked in for Fernando. Watford comes in for Stewart, and it's Rizachet in for Vassell. There are some big-time players in this league, but who do you think the most clutch players have been over the past decade, Legs?
When you look at these resumes, I think you go with the big 3, LeBron James, Steph Curry, and Kevin Durant. But of course, Giannis dropping 50 in a finals performance wasn't bad either.
And I'll throw in the Joker in there as well.
Love it.
Covered by Jordan. It's rebounded by Rizachet. The Sixers trailing. Watford outside. Back to Rizachet. Pass to Jordan. And it's Orlando with a rebound. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Caldwell Pope finds Fultz. They set a pick. There's 42 seconds left in the third. Caldwell Pope for 3. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Jordan's got his 7th rebound here tonight. On the wing, Rizachet. Give him 23 for the tie. And he sinks the layup. Rizachet's got 25 points in the game.
And there's the ability to finish for Rizachet. Nobody scares him at the rim.
Outside Fultz. And he's going for the oop here. Ooh, it's stolen by Jordan. The 3 from Rizachet. And no good. And we wrap up the third, and it looks like it's going to be an exciting fourth. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, playing for one another. That's the definition of teamwork.
Fans, get on your feet, get loud.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Fourth quarter on the court for the Magic. We've got Yves Missi. Markelle Fultz is out there with Derek White. Then there's Miles Turner.
Yeah, erasing the shot. Barnes saw it coming and gets there to knock it away.
Here's Fultz. Barnes with it. Pass to Harden. Now Bull to take the lead. Orlando with the rebound. Fultz has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Drives to the hoop. Oh, it's blocked by Bull. Harden against White. Harden to pass to Barnes. Now here's Risache. Defense right on it. Harden from outside. Orlando grabs the miss.
Well, if you take low percentage shots, you are going to have difficulty making them.
Shot from the low post is good.
Smart play call to get him something at the rim.
He is in attack mode every time up the floor, every single night.
Pass to Barnes. Shoots over Fultz. The fadeaway J is off the mark. The Magic have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Outside White. Fultz a screen on Harden. Missi inside, covered by Jordan. The Magic need to put one up here. Puts up a deep 3. White can't hit.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, I mean, he's a very good shooter, but from that distance, his percentages go down.
White against Harden. Bold, pass to Barnes. Over Fultz. The Sixers with another miss. And so it's White with it. He brings it up for the Orlando Magic. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. They set the pick. Back to Fultz. The 3. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession.
Orlando ball.
Three on the clock. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Man, the defender really went after him.
First team foul. At the line for the Magic, Markelle Fultz taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Fultz. And Fultz drops them both.
And that's about what we expect. He's been excellent from the line tonight.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan.
If you see yourself on the screen, you know what to do. Challenge for you.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to find out what Nick Nurse was discussing with his players. He told them, quote, if we'd worked harder on the glass, we'd probably be up right now. Show some heart, show some pride. It's a very direct message. Back to you guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you. White with it, now guarded by Risache. Here's Fultz. Barnes with the rebound.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
And with each miss, you can feel him pressing just a little bit more.
Pass to Rizachet. To end the drought. Drills it from deep. Rizachet's got 28 points for the game.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm. Watching the trajectory on a floater never gets old. One of the most fun ways to score that this league has.
Back to Barnes. Outside Rizachet. Outside Bull. Pass to Harden. 5 on the clock. To tie it up. And Fultz pulls it down. Fultz has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Come on now. This kind of powerful finish gets guys going.
Yeah, especially when it's coming from your point guard. What a flush.
When you have someone running point who's also a factor at the rim like that, it's a huge advantage.
The 3 from Rizachet. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jordan. Finney Smith checked in for Harden. And the Magic making a change here as well. Bagley's checked in. Magic leading by 5. Fultz passes to Turner. Pass to Bagley. There's Fultz with a 3. Knocks down the triple. Fultz has got 24.
Well, he is really filling it up, but also keeping others involved.
Now Jordan. Outside Rizachet. Now here's Barnes. Pounded by Fultz. Just 4 to shoot. There's the block. And so it looks like it'll be Philadelphia ball. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Wright's checked in for Bagley.
Number 4, DeLon Wright.
Shot clock at 3. The 3 from Barnes. Orlando with the rebound. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Wright on the right side. Here's Fultz. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Barnes.
Second team foul. At the line for the Magic, Markelle Fultz. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Fultz. And Fultz drops them both. 76ers trail by 10. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score. And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Pass to White. 3-pointer. The shot is good. Fultz making the play. Fultz has got assist number 8 here already in the game. Unfortunately for them, they're reeling at this point.
So true. Very little going their way right now at either end of the floor.
Here's Bull, the 3 ball. And Fultz pulls it down. Fultz has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. White can't hit. And so it's Barnes with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. It's a 13-point game. That one falls.
If the defender is giving him that much space, the points are inevitable.
Outside White. Back to Wright. Pass to Turner. And here's Wright. Shoots over Barnes. Rebound by Philadelphia. Bull's got his 4th rebound in this one. Barnes feeling it out a bit. Jordan against White. Jordan inside. He launches. Ooh, it doesn't go.
Trying to end this thing with some big threes, but the accuracy just isn't there tonight.
Turner outside. Outside Fultz. Here's Turner. White. Can't get the three.
It's just not his night from the three. But this is exactly why you can't live and die by that shot.
Now here's Risacher. Let's loose for three. Money from three.
He's scoring the rock at will, but he needs more help from his teammates.
Now White. Covered by Jordan. Oh, no good. 76ers trail by 8. Here's Finney-Smith. 1:36 left in the fourth. Outside Barnes. Beyond the arc. Barnes drills the triple.
Oh my, just what they needed. Barnes with a crucial burst of offensive energy.
From 11 feet away. Oh, it misses. Now Philadelphia with it. It's been 8 unanswered for them. Oh, the stuff.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, BA.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Outside White. Covered by Jordan. Banks it home. Big shot.
Very important points. I mean, they're trying to hang on to this lead now. They needed that.
Now Philadelphia with it. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. Macy, he's checked in for Orlando. For three. Oh, the shot is off.
Every possession counts for them right now. That's not going to get it done.
And so they foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
.40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Barnes comes with a double team. Ooh, it's stolen by Jordan.
Only one defender will get the steal in the stat sheet, but both guys made an impact there on D.
Oh, that's a man on a mission right there.
In a game this tight and this late, that level of defense is money.
And how about the finish there? The rise up for the slam. That might put this game out of reach.
Well, if you want to seal the deal, that's the way to do it.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break.
2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Making it a 2-possession game is critical right here. Nice work coming through and doing exactly that.
Timeout called, the 76ers. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Any speculation on what we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
You have to be smart here. If they're successful, the foul has got to happen quickly.
Now Bull. Outside Risacher. Now here's Jordan. He's guarded by Misi. Bull! Misses the three! And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
Shooting for Orlando. Markel Fultz. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
He drops the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 7-point game. And so Orlando takes the win. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was up in the air late, they showed how tough-minded they are as a team.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Markel, the assist numbers for you, jumping off the page. Talk about your effort to get everyone involved.
I just try to make the right play every time I'm on the floor. You know, like Coach said, you know, if I see 2 on me, I'm going to try to hit the open man. And we were just moving the ball today. I think that's a focus that everybody has, and I think we showed a little bit of today, and we just want to keep building.
The ball movement was outstanding. Congrats on the win.
Allie, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation. And before we go, we'll leave you with our player of the game.
Up next, the Pistons taking on the Kings.
Go.
Tip-off goes to Sacramento. And now the opening lineup for Detroit. They've got Curry, Kuminga out there with Tamani Kamara. Then it's Mitchell Robinson, and it's Williams at the shooting guard. Robinson pulls it in, and so it's Williams who brings it up for Detroit. Hey, Greg, they dropped the interim tag for Doug Christie, as he's now the permanent head coach of the Kings.
Well, we'll have to see how permanent that is. The fifth head coach in the last 7 years. That seat is always hot in Sacramento.
Pass to Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Look at that grittiness of Mitchell. He hits resistance inside and still gets through it.
Here's Curry. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
A bit ago, Doug Christie and I were able to chat. I asked him about keys to the game, and he said all roads lead to Steph Curry, in particular, his movement off ball. Coach said even when you try to switch, he finds little pockets of space, then he uses that quick trigger to beat closeouts. It's never an easy matchup. Guys?
Thank you, Allie. And so here's Sacramento after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. Here's Smith. Shot clock at 6. Robinson pulls it in.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Now, here's Mitchell. Smith sets the pick for Mitchell. Off target from outside. Pistons have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for it to start off this game. And the basket is good.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Pass the flag. Back to Mitchell. They need this. They get the rebound. Latrey. And it's flag missing. Pistons leading by 7. Kuminga the pass to Williams. Lets it go from deep. Curry's shot is good. Curry's got 6.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. They set the screen. Back Demand from past the arc. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Kuminga. Curry on the wing. Another three for Detroit.
And you got the feeling that was coming. Curry loves coming back with a three of his own.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Williams, a screen on Mitchell. Curry shot is off.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Now here's Williams. To the wing on the left. Here's Kamara. Tipped away. The Kings trail by 10. Smith gets it to go on the assist by Flag.
Oh, love the determination Smith showed there, refusing to let the contact alter his shot.
Pass to Kamara. Back to Curry. Fires for three. And with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
So, GA, when you think about Steph Curry's legacy, he changed the way the NBA game is played.
Man, it is hard to find a player who's had the impact of a Steph Curry, making us rethink what is possible. Curry's endless range has really inspired a generation, displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
And yes, it's good.
Sharing the love. If you get yourself this open, Mitchell will set you up.
And here's Kuminga. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. 8-point game. And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
That's right, crowd. Your 916 crew.
Both teams will make substitutions. Black the pass to Şengün. Down low. And Şengün throws it down.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
They were ready to roll right through the tip. There was no warm-up period. There was only, let's do this.
Now here's DeRozan. Shoots over Black. DeRozan's shot is off. Pistons leading by 10. Pass to Şengün. Black with it. Back to Şengün. Just 5 to shoot. Detroit needs to get off a shot. Three-pointer. Şengün. It's good on the putback.
Paying attention out there. Şengün able to insert himself and save that play.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Now, here's quickly. Nothing on the board. To the middle. Smith kicks to Quickly. Wants to get it to Bryant and does.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Pass to Şengün. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Şengün with a screen on Smith. Murray, no good. The Kings trail by 12. One-on-one fast break. Out of bounds. Sacramento will take possession. And the Kings making a change here.
Substitution for your Kings. Najee Marshall. Larson.
Sacramento's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Here's DeRozan. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
He plays the game in so many different ways. DeMar DeRozan getting it done here with some nice handles.
Pass to Murray. And here is Şengün. Defended by Bryant. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Podziemski. Again, the miss by the Pistons. And for the Kings, they're shooting in this first quarter around 38%. They're looking a bit creaky out there. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. The Pistons are growing. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said, I appreciate the work that the guys have put in, and I'm proud of what they're becoming. But we have more work to do. We're still taking steps. Our guys have improved. The team has improved, but we're not finished yet. Back to you, Kevin.
On the rise. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. And he knocks down the first one. And quickly drops them both. There's a minute 34 left to play in the first quarter. Inside, here's Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum-rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight. And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Here's the triple. Hands it from downtown. And the Pistons lead by 11.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Quickly the pass to DeRozan. Launches a 3. Rebound by the Pistons. To the inside. And Şengün throws it down.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
It also allows them to play inside out, which will make them even more difficult to defend.
Now, here's Marshall. He has yet to score. To the middle, 5 to shoot, and Bryant kicks to Marshall. A 3 from Quickly. It's rebounded by Şengün. Here's Black. He gets that one.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's Larson. Sacramento again missing. It's been all about Stephen Curry for Detroit. And it was from three-point range where he did the most damage. He knocked down 3 in that quarter. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And let's also give them some credit for running the break so well. They're making the most of their chances to score in transition.
On the court for the Pistons, they've got Toumani Camara. Curry is out there with Williams. Then it's Kuminga, and it's Robinson in at the 5. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Detroit. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7. Well, Greg, you've had a long NBA career, so I'm curious, what's one of the biggest changes you've noticed since you've retired?
Well, you know, one that doesn't get talked about enough, length. You know, players these days are just longer, especially in the backcourt and that wing position. It feels like every team has a guy 6'9" or taller that is a pure perimeter player.
And Sacramento has possession after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. Here's Larson. Pass to Marshall. Here's Larson. Drains it from beyond the arc. Larson's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
And Smith with a clear path to the hoop. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Yeah, scouts have said Smith needs to get stronger, and maybe that's the case, but boy, he sure muscled that one in.
So Jabari Smith has shown he can be a contributor, but Richard, it is a process.
And you know he's still young, and for a lot of players, especially the taller ones, it takes a couple of years to find your game.
Now here's Williams. Fouled in the act of shooting, gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
The Pistons shooting their first free throw of the contest.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Back to Mitchell. Sacramento moving it around. Guarded by Robinson. It's rebounded by Kuminga. Detroit leading by 20. Outside Williams. Curry on the wing. He's feeling it. And it's flagged with the rebound. Sacramento's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Great positioning on the putback.
He'll be around the rim. Defense has always got to know his whereabouts.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out.
All right, man. Get up and get loud. It's the Sacramento.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Outside, Kuminga. And it's out of bounds. Nice touch by Curry.
Kings ball.
The Kings trail by 18. Mitchell outside. Smith outside. Pass to Mitchell. In the corner, it's flat. No good from outside. Pistons leading by 18. Over in the corner, Williams. Now Kamara. Outside Curry. And he's good on the 3-ball. Curry's got 20.
Such a quick release. As soon as the ball touches his hands, it's gone.
Pass to Smith. Here's Mann, guarded by Curry. The 3 hits the 3-point bomb. Mann's got 6.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Count it. Mitchell's got his second basket of the game.
You see how smoothly Mitchell gets into his shot? That's elite.
Outside Williams. Back to Curry. Mitchell with the steal. pass to Smith. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
And he's no small presence inside. Smith, a handful for defenders in the painted area.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. That free throw missing.
Taken third overall in 2022, Smith, instead of trying to take the league by storm, he was looking for ways to fit in within the system. And that's what coaches love about players like him.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Şengün's checked in for Robinson. Trey Murphy comes in for Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Anthony Black in for Jalen Williams. Pistons leading by 18. Here's Black. Pass to Şengün. Left side Curry. Sacramento grabs the miss. And now the Kings fast break. Mitchell wide open. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Mitchell's got 5 points now in the quarter. Detroit's going to sublime 4 of 4 from three-point range since we've gotten in here in the second quarter. Now Black. Pass to Kamare. Here's Curry with the three. Knocks down the three ball. Curry's got 26.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Take that, he says. I see your three, and I'll raise you another three.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Some changes here for the Kings. Thomas Bryant, he's checked in for Jabari Smith. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Mann. And quickly in for Mitchell. Then for the Pistons, Keegan Murray comes in for Toumani Camara. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Curry. And so quickly we'll bring it up for Sacramento. They trail by 18. Here's DeRozan. Black grabs the board.
And that's really just not heads-up basketball. Don't try a fadeaway when nobody's guarding you.
Nice ball movement by Detroit. Now, here's Şengün. 8 points for him. Shot clock at 3. Over Bryant. Şengün, no good.
Decent look from mid-range. You almost have to take that shot to keep the defense honest.
Greg, you look at Alperen Şengün. He's one of the best combinations of force and finesse in the NBA.
And you wonder how he fell to the 16th pick in the 2021 draft. You saw the numbers he was putting up as a 19-year-old in Turkey. Pretty clear he should have gone higher.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Kevin. Trey Murphy didn't dunk in a game until he was a high school senior. Crazy to think now with the length and the leaping ability he has. He said back then there were times where I'd have doubt or be a little stressed about my future. If I said I knew I'd end up here, I have been lying to you. Back to you guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Here's Quickly, following the three by Detroit. Quickly setting the pick for DeRozan. gets the bucket. DeRozan's got 6 points.
Tough for a guard to hang in the paint like that, but not DeRozan.
Podziemski with it. Still yet to score. Şengün no good. In the corner, it's Flag. Pass to Quickly. Outside DeRozan. Quickly setting the pick for DeRozan. In the hoop for his 4th field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more.
Quality play recognition by DeRozan. Scans the defense, hits off the pick.
Back the pass to Şengün. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. 1:52 left in the first half of basketball. Flag. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. It's going to be on Alperen Şengün. The Kings have only 1 missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them.
Well-rounded. That's the term you saw all over Flag's scouting reports. Everyone was attracted to a guy who looks like he is capable of doing it all and doing it at an NBA level with the proper development. Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. And it's Flag missing. Pistons leading by 14. Here's Black. Pass to Şengün. Inside. And there's Murray on the assist by Şengün. And the Pistons lead by 16.
And Murray knows how to execute inside. You cannot give him these opportunities.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Yes, that goes in. Şengün's got 10 points in the game.
Set him up, and Şengün executed the pick and roll to perfection.
Marshall passes to Quickly. Here's Flag. There's a screen by Bryant. Offline with his 3.
Even though it didn't go down, they'll take that shot every time.
Now Podziemski. Scoreless thus far. Takes a 3. And it's Bryant with the rebound. Here's Larson. And that one released in time, but no good. And so is Detroit with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. We've got more in store for you right after this. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Curry has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Terrence Mann is out there with Donovan Mitchell. Then it's Jabari Smith. Then it's Flag. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. Now Curry. Following the miss by Jonathan Kuminga from deep. It's good. Curry's got the first points of the second half here for the Pistons.
Well, Curry's accuracy makes the mid-range easy pick as he just goes up, nails the shot with ease.
Pass to Mitchell. There's the 3. The triple from Mitchell.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. He's still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
And here is Robinson. Back to Kamara. The Pistons working the ball around now. On its way from Curry for 2. Robinson. And Robinson throws it down.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Now, here is Smith. 6 points for him. Curry with the rebound, carrying the load for the team offensively.
He is a handful, always dangerous, and he's greedy for buckets. And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's man. Pass to Mitchell. Back to man. Here's Flag. There's a good screen. Shoots over Kamara. And it's Flag missing. And it's Williams with the ball for the Detroit Pistons. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Now Kamara. The basket is good off the assist from Williams.
3 points.
Williams has got 3 assists in the game. And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
He'll just keep hurting them from the three-point land if they let him. Here's a chance for Coach to change that.
Sacramento making a switch here. DeRozan's checked in. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Man passes to DeRozan. Here's the screen. Back to man. Smith on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Kuminga. Pistons leading by 20. Outside Curry. Pass to Williams. From the wing. Kuminga dishes to Williams. Back to Kuminga. 3-pointer. No good there. Kings have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Down low. Pass to man. Can they get it? Rebound, Detroit. Robinson's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Outside Curry. Now here's Williams. Curry! Shoots over man. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. The Pistons shooting their second and third free throws tonight. And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And the Kings making a change here. Larson's checked in. That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good. The Kings trail by 21. Pass to Mitchell, the 3. Robinson pulls it in. Pistons have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Kuminga kicks to Curry. Outside Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Out to the right wing. Here's Kamara. A 3-pointer, no good. Sacramento's gone into a slump here from 3-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. He's guarded by Williams. And here's DeRozan. He's got 8. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. DeRozan's got 10 points in the game.
Isn't it beautiful watching DeRozan just work through contact? He loves overcoming these kind of moments.
Here's Williams. And the layup's good off the glass. He's got 8.
But when you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Now, here's DeRozan. 10 points for him.
Hey, yo, right here.
Sacramento needs to get off a shot. Larson with the bucket.
Ever evolving as a passer, DeRozan continues to impress with his ability to find his teammates.
Here's Williams. 8 points for him. It's stolen by DeRozan. The drive by Mitchell to the paint, and the dunk by Smith.
How about the force on that finish by Smith?
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Pistons. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Williams looking over the floor. Fires the three. Rebound by the Kings. Mitchell outside. Screen by Smith. DeRozan against Kuminga. 5 on the clock. Smith the pass to Mitchell. Over Curry. And it's Mitchell missing. Pistons leading by 17. And Greg, what stands out most about Donovan Mitchell's game?
I think it's his consistency. He's a fearsome scorer pretty much since he set foot in the league. And with his pull-up game, he can get his shot off against anyone.
Marshall, he's checked in for Sacramento. So Detroit going with an almost entire new group here. Şengün's checked in for Robinson. Trey Murphy comes in for Jonathan Kuminga. Anthony Black's checked in for Jalen Williams. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Stephen Curry. He hits the second from the line. The Kings trail by 18. Mitchell passes to DeRozan. Black grabs the board.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
And slam dunk by Kamara.
While he's a bit undersized for a 4, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
Now here's DeRozan. 10 points for him. Mitchell kicks to DeRozan. Pass to Marshall. Here's Smith. Covered by Kamara. Lets the three fly. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
And here is Şengün. Mitchell with the steal. To the middle. Here's DeRozan. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Not afraid to go inside. DeRozan even picks up the whistle that time.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Pistons.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
And they've also been steady from the three-point line and doing a good job creating room for their shooters and then converting.
Flag is checked in for the Kings. And Detroit with a change here, too. Murray's checked in. He makes 1 of 2 that time.
There's an old-school feel to DeMar's game. He'll hit you with a pull-up mid-range J. It makes DeRozan really tough to guard.
He gets it in there.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
The 11-footer. Black grabs the board. Black's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by the Kings. Marshall deciding where to go with it. Off target from 3-point range. Detroit leading by 19. Mitchell with the steal. Pass the flag. And Marshall kicks to DeRozan. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
And it's hard to believe that DeRozan's offense only continues to get stronger. And in this one, he's really showing us what he can do.
Here's Kamara. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
That one on DeRozan. The Pistons have shot 3 of 5 at the foul line.
Kamara, 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And some changes here for the Kings. Smith checked in for DeRozan. Mann subbed in for Najee Marshall. And a switcher also for Detroit. Curry's checked in. Good on the second free throw. There's 31 seconds left here in the third quarter. Here's Mitchell. And he makes good on the layup. Mitchell's got 5 points in the quarter.
Mitchell is so efficient and crafty inside that paint. Sometimes you forget he's only 6'2".
Curry deciding where to go with it. From deep, bangs home the trifecta. Curry's got 31 points.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
And so is Detroit, taking a 19-point lead into the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We come back right after this. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page, woo.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And on the floor for Detroit here in the 4th. They've got Black, Alperen Şengün out there with Kuminga. Then there's Stephen Curry, and it's Williams at the 3 slot.
And the rookie just forcing his way through. Flag with a show of strength.
The Pistons making a change here. Robinson's checked in.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
And that one misses. And so Curry will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. The Pistons working the ball around now. Here's Kuminga. Misses the 3. The Kings trail by 17. Smith outside. Pass to Flag. Guarded by Robinson. Mitchell outside. Drills it from outside.
When you shoot hundreds of these shots in gyms by yourself, it will make you automatic just like Mitchell.
Williams for 3. The shot will not fall. On offense, here are the Kings. Here in the 4th quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Pass to Flag. He started by Williams. That one goes. Count it. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 10 rebounds. Now Robinson. Now Williams. Pass to Curry. Over Mitchell. Curry can't get it to go. The Kings trail by 12. He takes it in. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. They get it back. 2 points. That one goes.
Well, they left it until the 4th quarter, but finally the run they needed to get back into this one.
I'm sure they wish they made this run sooner, but they've still got time to come away and steal this one.
Now here's Curry. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Puts up a deep three. Rebound by Smith. For Sacramento, they've gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Down low and stolen by Şengün. Here's Williams. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Pistons lead by 12.
I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
And Doug Christie is called a timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now.
It's your Sacramento Kings Street Team. Let's get it.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
I was able to listen in on what Doug Christie was going over with this team, and he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. Here's man. Mitchell outside. Takes a three. Cranes the three, and yes, he'll go to the line for one more. That
Shot's
one
good.
on Williams.
Defensive foul. Jalen Williams. Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the
One shot.
line for one. Donovan Mitchell.
Free throw dropped for Mitchell.
And the preparation from Mitchell has made him dangerous in every facet of the game.
Curry kicks to Şengün. Back to Curry. Shot from the wing, and the shot is good. Curry's got 33.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
Man with it, Curry meets him. And another three for Sacramento.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
But it took them a little while to get there. Just goes to show as long as you persevere, you'll figure your way out.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Here's man. Guarded by Robinson. And the shot goes in.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Things are firing on all cylinders for them right now. We'll see if they can keep it going.
Now here's Curry. Williams kicks to Şengün. Pass to Curry. There's the triple. Rebound by the Kings. Smith's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Şengün covering. And again, it's Sacramento converted.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
The thing they have to watch for is mental fatigue. They have to stay focused and finish the job.
Now here's Kuminga. Good, another from three. buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Smith outside. Here's Mitchell. And then jammed down right as he goes over Jalen Williams.
Oh, he's had that move saved up for a minute. You could tell with that smile on his face, Mitchell making the most of that opportunity.
Detroit leading by 4. Outside Williams. Back to Curry. Inside. Robinson finds Kuminga. Williams for 3. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got his 5th rebound in this one. To the inside. Robinson with the block. Kuminga dishes to Curry. Outside Williams. Inside, here's Şengün. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams.
And the comfort level that Şengün has around the basket is as high as it gets in this league.
Mitchell against Williams. Mitchell outside. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Williams passes to Kuminga. Back to Williams. Şengün with a screen on Mitchell. Williams dishes to Robinson. Off target from outside. The Kings trail by 6. Man with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Tries from 10. Rebounded by Kuminga. And here's Kuminga. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Outside Curry. Here's Robinson. Robinson sets a screen for Williams. Oh, that's blocked. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Tamani Kamara. He's checked in for the Pistons.
Stepping in for Detroit, number 33, Tamani Kamara.
Sacramento's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Guarded by Robinson. Launches it. Robinson there for the rebound. Detroit leading by 6. Outside Curry. And he misses the J. The Kings shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. 1:43 left in the game. Guarded by Robinson. And that's in there.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Now here's Curry. Hands off.
The one thing he and his coach have in common, they'll both have nightmares about this quarter.
Yikes. Flag. Another chance. And down goes the layup.
And the rebound and the foul show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to make.
Robinson a screen on Mitchell. Smith there for the rebound. Mitchell outside. It's stolen by Curry. They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The three-point stroke is off.
Not loose. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Clock at 6. Getting crafty. That's in there.
Late in the game, up big. they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Timeout called by the Kings. They're trailing by 4. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
Yeah, it has to be fast. They got to take the first good look they get.
Now, here's Mitchell. Smith! It drops!
Yeah, such a sweet three-point stroke there. They can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
And so the big win by Detroit in a tight game. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
And now, let's send it over to Allie LaForce, standing by with our player of the game. Allie, take it away.
Steph, I know.
Good stuff, Allie. Thanks. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you so much for watching tonight's presentation. See you next time.